Welcome to Sage Pastel Payroll's How to Process Road Freight Holiday Pay video. The holiday pay is usually calculated by the council and either gets paid to the employees directly or paid to the company so that the company can pay the employees. You will need to check if the employee's holiday pay received is more than the amount that they have contributed. Navigate to View, Payroll Reports, Monthly Analysis. Filter for all of your employees. For ease of calculation, we advise that you print this report to Excel. From transaction and to transaction should be R111. The number of months should be equal to the current period that you're in. Ensure that Show Details is ticked. Remove the total section from the bottom of the report, then add a column for the council payment as well as a column for the difference. You will need to add the amount that the council pays and then calculate the difference between the total contribution and the council payment. Where the amount paid by the council is higher than the amount of the contribution, you will need to process an additional transaction to tax this employee on this amount. Scenario 1. When the council pays the company. Please take some time to read through this scenario. We will start with employee 0001 by navigating to their payslip. You will either be paying the year-to-date value of R111 or the amount of the bonus, whichever is the lesser amount. On the Income tab, in the next available line, enter the code R511. You will enter the amount that is equal to the year-to-date of the contribution. The amount that is more than the contribution will need to be processed on the code R521. On the Income tab, add in the line R521, then process the amount that you've calculated on the Excel spreadsheet as the difference. You will see that only the amount processed on R521 will affect the pay-as-you-earn, UIF and SDL. Both the codes will increase the gross income and the net pay. Now we will process employee 0003. Our bonus is a little less than the contribution, so we will just process the code R511. On the Income tab in the first available line, enter the code R511 and enter the amount of the bonus paid. You will see that the amount of pay-as-you-earn, UIF and SDL has remained the same. However, the incomes and the net pays have increased. Scenario 2. Council pays the employee directly. Please take some time to read through this scenario. Check your reports and see if there are any employees that receive a bonus amount that's higher than their contributions. Navigate to Setup, Transactions. Click on the new icon, enter a new code, in this case we will use N521. In the template field, enter the code R521. Enter a description for this transaction. Make sure to uncheck Affect Payslip before saving this transaction. Let's start with employee 0001 by navigating to their payslip. Click on the Income tab and enter the code R514. Process the amount that is either the total of the contribution or the bonus amount, depending on which of the two is the lesser amount. In this case, you will see that the bonus amount is higher, therefore we will be processing the amount of the contribution. To add in the supplementary amount, enter the new transaction code that you've just created. Enter the amount that's showing in the difference column on your Excel spreadsheet to this transaction. This new transaction code will affect Pay As You Earn, SDL and UIF, but neither of the codes will increase the salary of this employee. We will now navigate to employee 0003's payslip and check their report. According to the report, the council pays them a little bit lesser than the amount of their contribution. On employee 0003's income tab, we will process the code R514 and enter the total value of the bonus received by the council. As there is no overpayment, we will not process any other transaction codes. You'll see that the total gross income and net pay stays the same. Thank you for watching our video. Reach out to us on our self-help platforms.